Many thanks, Bukola. The National Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture wants government to intensify economic reforms for growth. It also demands that the authorities make the business environment more conducive. Lara Folayo reports.
The council meeting of the National Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, NACCIMA. Representatives of chambers of commerce across the country are at this meeting. The motive is to find ways of making the operations more impactful, but this is not without finding ways the Nigerian economy could improve. This is against the backdrop of positive growth projections for the economy this year.
It is by working on private-public partnership that this can work. Bringing all agencies on how we can promote agriculture and add value chain to agriculture to ensure that these areas of value chain added is more important when we have our own products and we develop these products onto semi before we just don't send out raw products out. So this will even create more jobs for us as well as having it to promote our economy.
There has to be consistency in policy implementation, consistency in the fiscal policy implementation, and also regeneration of interest and funding of agriculture, of SMEs, and of infrastructure, especially the rail line. And one can say that, yes, the structure is there, it's just a matter of being strong and being very forward-looking in the way it's being implemented. But more particularly, the organized private sector, led by NACCIMA, is very focused on the issue of funding, the mechanism for funding of SMEs, small and medium enterprises.
Nigeria's ease of doing business ranking moved up several notches last year. The authorities have attributed this to ongoing reforms. NACCIMA now seeks an even greater ease of doing business.
We believe we are, as we did in the last Council on Commerce, on the verge of getting government to appreciate one singular fact: reducing cost of doing business and improving our competitiveness. That much, once achieved, will make Nigeria to beat those small countries, like South Africa. Let me be able to say it. They are today far ahead of us, but beating them is the easiest thing once we achieve this.
For the real sector, the interest is quite high. It's usually between 25 and 30, and most of the people cannot cope with that rate of interest. So I've advised them to look into it to make it easier. And also, small and medium enterprises should be encouraged because most of the businesses are small. They are SMEs, only very few. Most of them have problem accessing funds. Like you mentioned about funds, they have because they don't have collateral.
The chamber also wants the establishment of an MSME bank to help businesses with funding challenges. It acknowledges the support of existing development finance institutions in the country, but says their interventions are grossly inadequate. Lara Folayo, TVC News, Abuja.